click all the buttons here. Got so many buttons.
Just a couple of guys wearing black shirts having awesome hair.
We look good.
We look good.
No, we don't.
Oh, baby! We're here. We are here. It's Friday. It's time for another edition of the Grassy Purna Show, or as the cool skater kids call it down by the skate park, GPS. And they also say old men. They say that we're old and we can't do an ollie. That's what they say. That's what
I'll show those kids.
You will, and I will.
I'm gonna ollie so good. Still, don't even try me, kids.
I'll go to PacSun and I'll buy so many skater shoes and graphic T-shirts, and I'll be like, "What's up, fellow kids? Ready to shred some rail?"
Yeah. And then you'll do cocaine.
Yep.
Like, these are the only rails I know now.
Yep, that's it.
I bet you don't even know where to get cocaine, kids.
Idiots.
Idiots.
And joke's on you. I got it from your brother, Mark.
I learned it from you, Dad.
It's true. It's true. We're here last week, of course, because listen, folks, we're in the depths of the off season here. We are. And because of that, sacrifices need to be made, right? So, for example, Brandon Purna's like, oh, man, I have to do clickbait or GPS. Obviously going to pick GPS for this week.
Easy choice.
Easy. On top of that, the news out there is slim. You did have Scary Terry. He signed a 3-year extension with the Washington Commanders, breaking my heart. And still setting himself up for after those 3 years, if they're not successful, he could get a massive payday somewhere else. You got Deshaun Watson sitting in front of a judge.
Hold on. Oh. Terry, spoiler alert, you're going to want to leave at the end of that contract.
Yeah.
3 years in Washington to get better. That organization needs 20.
It's true. It's true.
There you go.
So we got that going on. You have Deshaun Watson sitting in front of a judge. We'll wait and see what's going on with that. But things have been slow. And so Purna and I have been concocting ways to kind of get the content out, of course. And we're going to be we did 32 QBs, ranked them all about which ones are going to have the best season last week.
Solid
this
episode.
Week. You did rushing attacks. I did running backs. So that crushed it. What we're going to be doing today is ranking all 32 teams based off of their rushing attack. What's it going to look like? Who's going to have the best rushing attack in the league this season? We're going to guess.
We're going to figure it out today.
Yeah, we are.
No, I did running backs yesterday, not attacks, but I was heavily debating rushing
I saw duos in there, though. I saw
just two duos. There were two duos. I had to duo a couple because I think they'll have the best rushing performance.
Can we talk about this for a hot second?
People pissed about my Rashad Penny.
I was literally about to bring up Rashad Penny because he's good. He can't stay on the field, though.
I know, but I'm betting he will this year.
Okay.
And I literally said, am I stupid for making that bet? Sure. But man.
Oh.
Man.
No good.
Whoa.
No good.
That's not good.
That's no good.
That is not good.
Yeah. Brandon, because I haven't talked to you since the Avs have won the Stanley Cup. And, you went live and celebrated.
I did.
And then all of a sudden, I start getting a whole bunch of notifications saying that you would be more than fine with the Minnesota Vikings in the Super Bowl.
Hey, I specifically said do not tell Tom.
Oh, they did not listen. They did not follow those instructions. That is a betrayal of our
trust in this community.
Yeah. No. There's not. There's not. So yeah, that's so okay. You know what? I feel like I just feel it this year. Like maybe I'm a diehard Raiders fan for the AFC West.
Oh, don't
like,
even.
Man, just really, really pulling for them.
Okay, here's a question.
Okay.
Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders. Which team would you actually enjoy seeing in the Super Bowl?
Chargers. Okay. But I would also, because I don't dislike any of them. There's some former Packers on there, but I also wouldn't mind because of Davante Adams.
Oh, yes. That's how strong your love is for Davante. Still
honestly
for him.
Because he was just like perfect for the organization. Like, and he said himself, he never got into trouble. Like, he played on a contract, really overplayed it. Yeah, no, like he didn't sit out or anything like that. I'm good.
Yes,
okay.
Buffalo.
Yes, I say yes.
Factor in QBs.
Yes. So Lamar Jackson gonna factor in there. I think the Ravens are gonna have a top 10 rushing attack this year if they can stay healthy and don't die. Yep, there you go.
Sorry.
There you go. You betrayed Inject Chicken. I hope you're happy.
Is that because I didn't put Kamara on the list?
No. Oh, probably. But also, if you're choosing the Vikings,
go Vikes.
Oh, buddy.
That's a chant for Vicodin, not the Vikings.
You're just like, I just love pharmaceutical drugs. That's
pharmaceutical grade narcotics are personally my favorites.
Yeah, listen, we all have preferences. All right, so let's get down to it. We got 32 teams to rank based off their rushing attack.
Let's see.
We're gonna rock. Yeah. We're gonna roll. Do we have a little imagery? We have a little graphic.
Yeah, I did it. I did it.
Is it like, are they out of date? So like Barry Sanders is on the Lions?
No, we just got team logos. So,
oh,
they do have running backs, but they're only 2020, 2021 updated.
Let's go, William. Appreciate you.
One of the lists, the first two backs, Adrian Peterson, Le'Veon Bell. I'm like, yeah, I can't do it.
I saw that Dan Snyder dodging his subpoena. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Can't dodge the law. Vikings, yes, but I completely forgot you didn't put Kamara on the list. Oh, all right. So now you've done messed up twice.
Sorry. I reminded you of my sins. But he's gonna be suspended. That's why.
So wait, there's a category below 32.
Yeah, we'll never run the ball. And for me, I feel like that's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
They're just like, we don't need to do this.
Brady had over 700 passing attempts last year.
Agreed.
And oh man, where are my sheets? Dang it! I had to restart my internet.
It's fine. I mean, to the other commenter's point, I do think the Texans are going to be like 32 because I don't. I gotta be completely honest with you. And this is pure honesty. I don't even know who their running backs are right now.
Rex Burkhead.
Did they get David Johnson?
Where is David Johnson?
I think he just signed somewhere. I don't remember where he signed, though.
Rex Burkhead is there.
Yeah, they're going to be. They're going to be.
Oh, yeah. Marlon Mack. They brought in from.
Oh, okay.
And they got my man, Royce Freeman.
Yeah, so they're going to be down. They're going to be down. They're going to be down bad.
And they have Andy Janovich, fullback. Another Broncos legend.
I don't think Duke Johnson is still there. Duke Johnson, he was on the Dolphins last year, I think. Maybe. Potentially. Sexy Rexy. Yeah.
Yeah, Duke Johnson not there. Does he get to become a Duke once he leaves?
I think so. Maybe an Earl.
Duke of Earl. Duke of Earl.
He's on the Buffalo Bills now, Duke Johnson.
Wow.
Didn't even,
Duke's a strong name.
David Johnson's unsigned. Got it. Sorry, there's so many Johnsons. That's oh yeah, by the way, Ray, because there was a ranking that was yesterday. So Ray went ahead and ranked the clickbait gang. Jess coming in number 6.
Wow. Jess almost at 1,000 subs on her YouTube channel.
Oh, Jess has a whoa. Jess has a YouTube channel?
Oh yeah. Wow. Forgot to tell Tom.
You never told me she had a YouTube channel. What does she post on there?
She does like she's been doing like short vlog type episodes. So
are you in them?
Sparingly, very sparingly. So anybody who wants some wholesome content with the wife, the baby, about her childhood, a lot of interesting things there. Maybe I'll be in more going forward.
And you're not plugging this? People don't know right now. Like, people don't know. Yo, drop that link.
I put it in my community tab yesterday. I plugged it in an episode. But she got a bunch of views yesterday because I put it in my community tab.
Link it. People are asking for the link.
Okay,
they're asking for it.
It's going to make her so happy.
This is now much more important than the 32 rushing attacks. That's going to wait now.
Okay, check.
Because I think that Jess probably has a better rushing attack than the Houston Texans.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's almost at 2,000 views on this episode.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
All right, here's a link to the last episode.
Trying to link it. Just post it under me. Just post it in the StreamYard thing so it goes under all. There you go. There you go. Hold on. I gotta go subscribe now. This is the important things in life. Hold on.
I mean, like Jess and I were both video editors and producers.
Subscribed.
Nailed
Someone,
it.
the first comment that's pinned. Okay, great content, but how do you deal with Brandon? That's the question that needs answered. Yeah. And she said it's a mix of CBD and nicotine.
See? Classic.
10 out of 10.
Actually, you know what's funny is like I've been meaning to tell you about it, and because I feel like a lot more people who watch your channel are probably a better fit for her than people who watch my channel. I just feel like you've got a more
wholesome group.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it. And that's no offense to people who watch me. I like the crude, rude dudes, as we call ourselves. But
did you just make that up right now?
Yeah.
CRDs, crude rude dudes.
It's gonna be a shirt along with the giddy up fuck boys, and we're gonna roll.
Can we do the nude, crude, rude dudes?
Oh yes.
Taking Quaaludes.
I've never had a Quaalude, but I would really like one.
That's true. Okay.
One day. I don't even do drugs. I just talk about them a lot.
Who doesn't?
I'm a cow. I just do booze.
But now, honestly, Jess is probably gonna get like 1,000 subs now.
Yeah, she's gonna hit 1,000. It's
she's
funny
at
because
927 already just from posting that link.
Hell yeah! So
there
like, she's been editing for the Shaytards, the Shay Carl's channel. This is old school like YouTube. They're like doing their channel again. She started her channel and then she started editing for them. So it was a little hard for her to like get videos up consistently after she had like a solid run of like 4 or 5 weeks in a row. And then yesterday, the video got a bunch of views. She got new subs, and I watched her get super motivated by, just the influx of people getting interested in the channel again. It's like the most relatable thing. Like a video does well, or you get
such a rush.
Subs, you're just like, oh, I got to keep going.
Yeah.
So she was up late editing and writing her next one last night. And
so cool. What are you going to do when she hits 300K before you?
Oh, I would be so happy if I could do less and she could get in the YouTube.
She just you're like, I'm going to watch the baby now and I'm going to put out 1 episode a week.
I'll be her biggest fan. 100%.
Go. All right.
Cool.
All right. We'll go. Intro.
This is awesome too, because she's at the doctor right now and she's going to get out of her appointment and be like, oh my God, I got all these new subs.
Good. Right now she's at 940. She's 60 away from 1,000 subs. Okay. All right. Back to the list.
All right, here we go. Stop talking about your wife, Purna.
All right. Texans, I would say definitely in the 29 to 32. 100%.
Yeah. Considering we had to look up who their running backs were.
Yeah, I would say that. After that, Hold on. Let's see. Let's take a gander here.
Okay, so here's a little. The Texans had the fewest rushing yards last season, 1422. Falcons, second worst, 1451.
Even with Cordarrelle Patterson.
Even with Patterson. And that's because they used him quite a bit in the passing game as well.
Yeah.
But here's a hot take. I think the Falcons might make a big leap in their rushing attack because I think Patterson's underrated, and I think there's a good chance they start Marcus Mariota this season before, give Ritter some time to get comfortable there. And I think they'll lean into the fact that Mariota can be used as a rushing threat. The Raiders kind of used him in situational football to come in and do that. And I think they should lean into it. And I think they should be maybe like the 6th best rushing team in terms of quarterback production.
Makes sense.
With their running back.
I can get behind that. No, I totally get that. Well, what's interesting to me, because I'm looking at this list right now, and like the Steelers are on there, and Najee Harris still had to get over 1,000 yards in his rookie season.
1,200.
Yeah. Like he was good, but they still ranked, third last, 30th? No, 29th, excuse me. So, yeah. I feel like they'll do a little bit better maybe this year. They also won't have to just hand it off because Big Ben can't throw the ball anymore.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Because Harris had like 307 carries last year. So it's just like they didn't give it to anyone else.
That's the thing. I didn't think they really had anyone else. And 2, the offensive line was so bad that it was like, here, I'm just going to hand you the ball a million times, but he should have gotten more yards. But like the offensive line was so bad. I think the Jaguars, I'm trying to just think of who's going to have the worst one, because I think the Jaguars are going to have a better one because they're going to get guys back from injury.
And even Jacksonville, where did they rank? They had...
The Dolphins were super low, but then they brought in a bunch of guys too.
Yeah, Miami will get a boost. Damn, who do we put?
That's the thing. The Jets, they drafted, right? Like they got additional guys. Like they were really low last year as well. I mean, I could see the Panthers still being low, but it all depends on Christian McCaffrey and how he's going to recover. The Rams are getting guys back from injury. That's crazy. Like the Bengals are down there. There was just a lot of rushing yards last year. Like the Eagles had 2,700 rushing yards total.
Yeah, they were the number 1 rushing team last year. And I think if Miles Sanders healthy for a full season, I think they might... it's going to be a 2-way race, I feel like, between the Eagles and the Ravens for the most rushing yards in 2022, because Lamar Jackson will be back healthy for a full season, I think. Plus, he's going to have Edwards and Dobbins actually playing behind him. So I think the Ravens could return. I'm just going to put the Ravens in elite right now.
I agree with that. I was about to say, do we want to start from the top? Because I feel like that's going to be easier at this point.
Yeah, I think so. And I want to put the Eagles in elite for this season as well.
Yeah, I'd put the Eagles there. I would put the Browns because they're probably going to be leaning on the running backs like real hard. I was thinking about the Chiefs could be low.
See, I was thinking about this, Luke. I'm glad you brought it up because I was going to put the Chiefs down in 29-32. Here's the thing, like Clyde Edwards-Helaire, they drafted him so high.
Yeah.
He was injured last year. He played through the injuries, but he's been talking about how much healthier he is this season. The question is, do they lean on the run a little bit more without Tyreek Hill in terms in making them more of a middle of the road rushing team? Or are they gung-ho and trying to prove that they didn't need Tyreek Hill and they negate the run even more? Let's put them in the bottom. Huh? Kansas City down the bottom feeding running teams. I like that.
Because we'll mix them around most likely, but yeah, we'll put them down there. That's the thing. So for the end of the top 3, do you put a team like the Browns? Do you put a team like the Colts, which is all be Jonathan Taylor? Do you put the Titans because they're just going to give it to Derrick Henry because they have nobody else?
I put the Bills.
You think the Bills are going to have an elite running game?
Yeah.
Remember when you said you don't do drugs? Like just a little while ago.
No. Bills, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sixth most rushing yards last year. A lot of that is Josh Allen. He had
Josh Allen.
700 plus. So Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Jalen Hurts all had over 700 rushing yards last year. So the Bills weren't like, they have this reputation of never running the ball. And it's just because they haven't found that dominant sort of back, but they really leaned on Devin Singletary late in the season. They bring in James Cook, not just an explorer, but Dalvin Cook's brother. I think I'll put a 4. Here's one too. The 49ers, if Trey Lance starts all season.
Dude, 49ers should definitely be in top 10, I think.
Well, I mean, I would put them in elite if Trey Lance is starting because they'll have a quarterback they can run with.
Yeah.
That's another wrinkle for Kyle Shanahan.
All right. Can we at least do 4 through 8? And we'll move somebody up, but the Titans are going to be there, right? Because it's just going to be the Derrick Henry show. The Browns, right? Because they got Chubb and they got Hunt. The Colts, 100%.
Where?
Bottom left, Colts.
There
you go. I say the Packers are probably going to be close to that.
Yeah, I put the Packers at 3. Because did AJ Dillon have one more rushing yard or he had like 4 more rushing yards?
Yeah, well, I mean, because Aaron Jones got hurt last year, so that's why. But yeah, they're going to be crazy. Yeah, the 49ers, I think that they're definitely going to be up there. Again, I don't think they'll be top 10, but I do think that the the Dolphins are going to be much better than what they were. Oh, yeah. God. I mean, the Seahawks might be another really great rushing team too, because that's what they're going to lean upon. Oh man, this is more difficult than I thought it would be.
Yeah, this is tricky, man, because, okay, let me just start with Rashad Penny here. Now, yes, I wanted to put somebody on the list who nobody would be expecting to be on the list, but also has a legit shot to be one of the best running backs in the league. And that is Penny. When he got healthy last year, and from week 13 to 17, here are his rushing totals: 137 yards, 39 yards on 11 carries, 135 yards, 170 yards, 190 yards. He also, was it the most yards after contact per carry? I think he had. Yes, most yards after contact per carry. So I think there's a real potential of him. Again, health is a question, but you kind of nailed it where I think the Seahawks are going to be leaning on their run more than ever, whether that's Drew Lock, Geno Smith, or in the off chance it's Baker Mayfield. Pete Carroll's going to be a run first offense, play defense type of team. So I'll put him up in the top.
That's the thing about Washington. They were number 13, I think, last year. They were a top 15 rushing team because, again, they're leaning on the run. Yeah. So the Vikings are an interesting one, too, because Madison is good and Dalvin Cook is a top 5 running back.
I put him at 9.
He is very
good.
But
that's because, his injuries kind of just linger. And I think the Vikings would actually be better suited to lessen his workload a little bit, at least through the first half of the season, to keep him healthy. And because Madison's so good, give him some more carries.
So I would put, because again, we're going to move things around. There's another one to go to 4 through 8. There's another one to go to elite 9 through 12. I'd put the Vikings top 12 at least, because I think that they'll have a top 12.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're 100%.
See, the Saints, if Kamara gets suspended.
Oh yeah.
If he's suspended for 6 games, I think that could be problematic.
Kamara's production was down last year, and I think a lot of that has to do with obviously their quarterback situation. It's how many carries did he have? He had the most carries of his career, but his yards were about the same, but his per carry was 3.7. It was way down. I just don't think that offense is you're not going to get as much production out of the running backs if your quarterback's not a threat there. But they do have Mark Ingram to come in while he's out.
Yeah, the Vikings were 17 last year, and the Packers were 18. So, all right. God, this is a mess. Like, I'm just like, it's difficult. Whoa. I think we're going to be better this year, especially with the lack of wide receivers. I think we're going to be top 12 easy. 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 All right, hold on. All right. Oh, God. This is so difficult. They did draft Kenneth Walker. Yeah. That is true. I think that they're top 15, so I put them in like the 13, 18 for the Seahawks.
Yeah.
I could agree with that. What?
Just want to make everybody a little nervous.
Nervy. And again, we're going to wind up reorganizing 100%.
I'll put Atlanta here.
Okay.
The Bears kind of had a sneaky... See, here's another team that's interesting because Justin Fields had 420 rushing yards in limited action. Their run game was their strength.
Yep. David Montgomery is awesome.
And, who's Khalil? God damn it. Khalil Herbert. Whenever I hear, I'm just like Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack, also a former Bear, but Khalil Herbert, pretty good running back. I think Chicago might actually be... they could sneak into the top 10, but let's put them here for now.
I feel comfortable with that. Mixon, I feel like they'll probably throw the ball a lot, but I think that he put up ridiculous yards last year, so they'll probably be around there.
Yeah, my argument was Mixon might have his best season because they upgraded the offensive line. Like, we keep thinking about Burrow, but he could be a real beneficiary of good blocking in front of him. Like any running back, huh? Good blocking help running back?
It's true. That's what I've heard. Rumor has it.
Good at football talking.
Yeah. Oh my God. I hope Chef Russ gets burned while trying to cook this season.
You watch it inject. I'm gonna inject myself.
You insulted him. That's what it's good. Now, like, where do you put a team like the Cowboys?
Oh man,
like, because Zeke should be healthy.
Zeke is so bad, but Tony Pollard's so good.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Zeke Elliott, worst running back on earth.
I put him in my top 10 yesterday.
Oh, I didn't even think about him going in my top 10.
He had over 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns, and he was injured like the whole back half of the season.
Don't care. He's always got an excuse. I'm injured. I'm fat. I'm tired. I forgot Dak's birthday.
So, anyway, I mean, do they just go middle of the pack like 13, 18? Because last season, they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They were 9th overall. Like,
and again, you can put them here.
Yeah, I think that's comfy. Because they supposedly, the offensive line should be a little bit better. Supposedly.
Man, yeah, this is tough.
Jets, I'd put them lower because I don't think they're going to be like amazing. Yes, they upgraded some stuff, but I don't think that they're folks. Nothing's finalized yet. So if your team's not a lead or anything like that, we still got places to go.
We're working through it. Now, I think I would make a case for Michael Carter being a little bit of an underrated back, and they drafted Breece Hall. So I think the Jets will be a little bit better, but there's such a question mark still. We can keep them low for now.
Yeah, I think 23-28 is comfy.
Yeah.
I agree there.
Giants are kind of, it's like...
I'd put them 23-28 too, just because there's the unknown about Saquon.
You got Brian Dable, who... Oh, man. See, Daniel Jones, if they let him run the way Josh Allen does, they could be much better at rushing.
It's true. What? This is rushing attack. Like, the Packers have AJ Dillon and Aaron Jones. What is that? Lost receivers. That means that they'll run the ball more.
Yeah, I think that's like the argument for Green Bay is both backs should get some more carries.
If anything, Zimmer just constantly wanted to run the ball because he was a run-first guy and he was heavy defense.
And I think Green Bay's like learning what AJ Dillon's strengths are in the running game. And I think you could see a lot of situations where he's the back and Aaron Jones is just lined up as a wide receiver.
I mean, he has been a top 3 wide receiver on the team before. So
like, I think you'll see them both on the field quite a bit, but
I would say the Lions 19 to 22 seems about right. They could go higher with Jamal Williams and Swift if both of them are healthy, but I think 19-22 for right now. We could just always move them. The Cardinals, I mean, James Conner had like a ton of touchdowns. They were, I think, number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they were 10 last year. I don't even know where they fall on this list.
Yeah, and Kyler Murray he contributes a lot to the run game. They lose Chase Edmonds, so I don't know if they're better. They're because like they could be they honestly could be a top 10 rushing team.
They could be. Sorry, the dog is
I
barking.
don't know if
She's
excited to it.
Yeah, I know. Puppies goes woof. Yes, I know. The bork, bork, bork. Yes, it's happening in the background. I'm like trying to like mute it, but her pitch is so high.
Hey, Tom, do you know your dog's barking?
Tom, do you know? So do you put them like 13 to 18 right now?
Yeah, I'd put them right here for now.
Okay.
Let's see here. The Raiders are interesting too, because not a good year rushing for them last season. What are they? Bottom. They're 5th worst. Yeah, 5th worst. Off year for Josh Jacobs. Josh McDaniels coming in. I don't know if that helps or hurts Josh Jacobs, because the Patriots run attack always effective, but they like cycle through so many running backs. It's like they feature a guy one week and then you don't hear from him for 6 weeks.
But overall, like they were what, number 8 last year, so like they're probably going to be high again, I would imagine.
No, they were 5th worst last year, the Raiders.
No, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Patriots. Oh, you're talking about McDaniel. Got it. Yeah, Raiders, I put them low. I would definitely put them like 23-28.
Yeah, let's drop them there.
Yeah. CMC, again, is just an unknown, because I don't know if he's going to stay like 2 years in a row now. Like, I don't.
Yeah. I didn't put him in my top 10 because I don't believe he'll stay healthy. And it's more than just injuries. He's cursed. The GQ article with all those weird photos, he has never played a healthy season since they were published. And until those are wiped from existence, I don't think he can respectfully be a top 10 runner.
And there you have it. Yeah.
I got a little carried away with my jokes in there, and I had to cut some stuff.
It's okay. It worked. God, this is difficult. Like the Jaguars, it'll be better, but I don't think it's going to be great. So like they would be another 23 to 28, like 23, 24, 25. Like we have room there. So like I think they would be there. The Rams, they were injured most of the year. So
yeah, it seems like running is an important part of the Rams offense, but it's like they just use it to set up the pass.
Yeah.
So it'll never be like a top 50. I don't know. What were they last year in rushing yards?
Who? The
middle? They were bottom 10.
Yeah, no, they're bottom 10 because they were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
worst.
6, 7, 8th worst. Yeah.
Yeah. Stafford had the 2nd most passing attempts. Let's put him. We'll never run the ball.
Just not going to.
Up 8th worst. So here-ish.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Patriots are going to be higher. Like I think that they'll be 13, 18, right? Would you have room there?
We're gonna have to do some moving.
15, 6. No, that's enough, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's one too many.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 7.
Oh, wow.
As we're all counting with our fingers and learning why we're YouTubers.
No, that's 6. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay.
Yeah. So
we have 6 spots.
6. Yes.
Cool.
Oh, I said 7. 6.
Yep.
Oh god.
Yep. Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome to Numbers with Brandon
Welcome
and
to Numbers,
Tom.
guys. We're GPS. That's what we're doing. The Chargers, they have Austin Eckler, who's really good, and I think he's one of the top 10 running backs. But overall, their rushing is not the focal point of their offense either. I think 19 to 22 works for them. Oh, wait, no, we already have that's full there. Uh-oh. Crap. That's true. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to place them right now, and then we're gonna wind up reordering. Bills, you think they're gonna be higher?
Oh, I think Bills. I would be putting the Bills here.
I don't think they're gonna have a top 8. Where were they last year? Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, top 6?
They're 6.
Yeah.
And they added a guy I think they're going to give the ball to in Cook.
All right. Say something very controversial. I just have to go help put cats in a carrier.
Okay.
So just that'll cause a stir.
Here we go. The Green Bay Packers are going to finish dead last in rushing. Aaron Rodgers is going to throw more interceptions than touchdowns. Mike McCarthy was the best coach the Packers ever had. Yeah, Tom was teaching children not how to count. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point because Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams each had a little over 900 rushing yards last year. I think Javonte Williams is going to get more carries than Gordon this year because they had the same number of carries. And I think the Broncos' run game is going to be more effective. Their offense was anemic, and they still had success running the ball. And Pat Shurmur didn't even run the ball at the appropriate times. He was so predictable. So predictable. The real question is, who's the third elite team in rushing? Maybe we'll put the Colts. See if Tom notices. I know. Wasn't controversial enough. Grassy, ready to see your hero Case Cookus win this Sunday. He will be the only former Viking to win a ring if he wins. Nice. Yeah, we've got the USFL championship games this weekend. Or game. It's the championship. Singular. The Philly Stars versus the Birmingham Stallions. Yeah, okay. So let's put the Browns up in elite because Nick Chubb, I think, second best back in the NFL behind Jonathan Taylor right now. Who knows if Derrick Henry can stay healthy, he'll be in that conversation again. But Kareem Hunt as your second back, Hunt would be running back number 1 in like almost in 10. He would be a top 10 running back in any other NFL offense. So I moved the Browns to elite, Tom.
Okay, that's fair. I'd put the Colts at 4 then.
Yeah.
I know we still have to rank the other 2, but okay. All right. So Steelers, we'll get them all on the board first. Steelers, we still need one more to have really bad. I'd put them at, oh God. I don't think we have enough room up there, buddy. Exactly. So that's why I taught history. The Jaguars are not up that high. Jesus. All right, we got them on the board. Now we need to reorganize. Went too far with McCarthy.
I'm going to put the Saints in the bottom here.
Okay. Do not go back and see what Brandon said. What did you do? I was trying to... I had to scoop kittens into a carrier so they could go to the vet for the first time. What'd you do?
Mike McCarthy is the greatest coach the Packers have ever had.
I mean, guys, I tell him to say something controversial, so that's kind of on me. That's kind of on me.
Aaron Rodgers is going to have more interceptions than touchdowns.
Okay, now we're just saying things.
Dead last in running. Green Bay Packers 2022.
Solid.
It's going to be the greatest implosion in NFL history.
Solid.
Okay.
All right.
Let's start with this 4 through 8. Which other team can we put up one? I think it's the Broncos.
Do you really think that they're going to lean on him that much? I feel like they're. Oh, well, you do have Russell Wilson who could run. But honestly, just because there's a little bit less of an unknown, I think that the 49ers. Yeah, I agree.
I think it's 49ers too. You're right.
I'd put the order of it. I'd have Colts at 4. I'd have the Titans probably at 5, then the 49ers, then the Bills. Just because if Trey Lance is good, they're going to run a lot. Even if Trey Lance is bad, they're going to run a lot. So, yeah. 1 through 3, no, I think the Ravens are going to have a better rushing attack because I don't think Deshaun Watson plays. So they're not going to have the most mobile QB. The Eagles, they have Hurts, and of course, they actually are going to dedicate to the run. And then the Ravens have a rushing QB. They have 2 really good running backs if they stay healthy. So, yeah. The only reason I'm not putting Derrick Henry higher is because it's just going to be the Derrick Henry show. Foreman is still on the team, I think, right?
No, they drafted Hassan Haskins.
Gotcha. Where'd Foreman go?
What I like about a rookie coming in, and it's funny because he's a tall running back. He's like 6'2", 220.
Mm-hmm.
And compared to Derrick Henry, that's still small. He's like 40 pounds lighter than Henry.
Yeah.
And, an inch shorter. But I think like Haskins, you can still run the same style as you do with Derrick Henry. Like he's still a big running back. It's like Adrian Peterson size, but it's small compared to Henry. So I think Henry, the Titans have to give him less carries. Like the pace he was on last year was just insane, and it got him hurt. So I think you're going to see actually less production out of Derrick Henry, but more out of, the RB2 in the Titan system. And I think they're going to have to lean on the run because I think their passing game got worse.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. Okay. I feel comfortable with 1 through 8. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll roll with that.
Okay. So then what team is going up from 9 through 12? I think it might be. Oh man.
I could put the Dolphins all the way up there.
You could. I think 19 to 22 suits them a little bit better, but we'll get there. I think you might put the Patriots up 9 through 12. I think because, again, Bill Belichick loves to run the ball. They do run often. But you could also make an argument, honestly, for the Cowboys, Bengals, and Seahawks too.
Yeah.
And even the Cardinals. Any one of those teams I think you could put in there. Oh, we can do another 4 through 8. We're dumb. We don't know math. Because it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 teams.
Oh! Yay, Daddy!
We're so bad. Okay. All right, Purna, which team?
Cowboys up here.
Okay.
Easy call.
Okay.
I'll actually. Who is 8 then? Let's jump the Bengals all the way up. Baba Booey.
Where were they last year? Dude, they were low last year. And that's with Mixon even doing all that. I feel like they're not going to be that high.
Okay, fine. Seattle, the Green Bay, Miami.
Hold on.
Cardinals.
That 4 through 8. My God, this is going to be a disaster.
Let's do the Patriots.
I was just about to say, do the Patriots.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They were 9th last year. Let's just keep them.
Let's keep them
up to 8.
Let's just keep them.
They go to 8.
9, 10, 11. All right, so we actually have 9 through 12 done. We counted. We're good.
Yay.
Did
13,
it.
14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, this is the one we can have 6. We can have 6 here.
People are like, these are adult men. Yeah, Lions or Washington, because Washington had 1,000-yard rusher last year. Washington finished.
Washington gonna be worse, man. Carson Wentz is not gonna help them in the run game.
That's true. He's gonna break both the ankles. Yeah, I could see the Lions going up there.
That's what I like. There we go.
I actually feel like that's a decent list, like an order. That's pretty solid. I think the Dolphins can make a big leap forward because they got a lot of speed there. Yeah, I guess that's about right. Oh, Jess is only 17 away from 1,000 subs.
Oh, wow.
Go sub to Jess. This is her channel. Do it.
17 away.
Posted the link. All right. So that's pretty solid.
Okay.
Okay, so 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, I guess maybe I put the Steelers a little higher. Maybe. But no, not that high. Like I would say like just above like the Jaguars.
Well, I guess like there's a big question mark with the Steelers, and that is
Army out here. She can help count.
she can do to 3. Like if Mitch Trubisky is their starting quarterback,
yeah,
then I think their rushing yardage could take a big jump because I feel like he's good for a couple hundred rushing yards.
Mm-hmm.
I think that also frees up your running backs a little bit because you're going to have to think about defending Trubisky on the run.
The Bengals, by the way, folks who are insulting the Bengals were 23rd last year, even with all of, because it was all Joe Mixon.
It's rushing attack. It's not just the running back. I put Joe Mixon as the 4th best running back in the list yesterday, but we're trying to think.
Jess hit 1,000.
Oh, hell yeah. She's going to be so excited.
Let's go.
Easy money.
Go.
Oh, my God.
The O-line has gotten better, yes, which is why in our list right now, they're higher. They would be number 17. So they would be going up 6 spots. I think that is acceptable.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty solid. Steelers, again, Najee Harris was good, but they were the 4th worst rushing team last year. And again, I know that they couldn't do it with Big Ben, and I agree with Purna with Mitch Trubisky, but like that's a big jump from them to go to number 20 to where they were before. That's pretty okay. I feel pretty confident about that. Texans, I'd put the Saints lower than or higher than the Texans. I feel like the Texans are still going to be lower.
Yeah, we could actually move. We got a 6th spot here.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
See, like the Panthers, I give them the benefit of the doubt, and maybe they're going to run the ball more. So, like, yeah, I'd put them at like the edge there. But
yeah,
was that what you wanted? I mean, then again, they're still going to rush. This is not on how good the teams are going to be. This is just on their rushing attacks. That's it. Why aren't the Raiders higher? Again, this is just for rushing attacks. The Raiders were awful last year running the football. They were just ahead of the Steelers. So
yeah, and you think they're going to run more now that they've added Davante Adams?
Yeah.
Let's get Davante Adams and let's run the ball more this upcoming season. I feel like the Broncos and the Chargers are going to have, the Broncos are going to have the best rushing attack in the AFC West. And that might be a reason they win the division because the Chiefs, the Chargers, they will abandon the run. They will throw so many times in a game. Not even care because they can do it. Raiders, question mark. But they might throw a lot too with Josh McDaniels and Derek Carr. I don't know.
Well, the Jaguars, again, they do have a decent duo, but they were low last year. New coach, new everything. So yeah, I think that they could be better than last year, which is where we marked them right now. Because
and how much? The other thing you got to think about is like how much of Travis Etienne's production is going to be rushing versus like in the passing game. So like even Najee Harris had 74 receptions last year.
Yeah.
So like if you're talking about the Steelers, maybe they're not throwing the ball to him 74 times. Maybe he gets actually more than his 307 carries, and their rushing total goes up a little bit, but it's another area is going to be negated and come down.
Yeah. I mean, again, I would imagine that Trubisky and or Pickett are going to lean on the run, and Najee Harris was a workhorse last year, but yeah, there you go. That make everyone have the O-line of Washington did get worse. So
yeah, fair enough.
I think like this is solid. I think that this is solid. Packers top 10. I agree with that.
Yep.
Patriots, again, the only one, well, it's because I keep on saying no to Josh Allen. Josh Allen is going to get the Bills up there. And maybe they actually roll with Singletary more than just the end of the season, because that's really when he started coming alive.
Yeah, I think Buffalo, was it Ken Dorsey's their OC now? I think there's a little more unknown there in terms of how they're gonna their offensive philosophy for this season moving forward with the new offensive coordinator. And I think it will be in their best interest if Josh Allen is running just a little bit less.
Mm-hmm.
Not because he's super effective, but he just seems like a guy who might you don't want taking that extra hit. And that's true for Jalen Hurts is great. Lamar Jackson's great. But you don't want those guys taking those extra hits. And I think there's also a misconception that a quarterback who runs more gets hurt more, because usually the way quarterbacks get hurt is when they're throwing and they're taking hits. So I don't even know if that's true. But I think Buffalo and Baltimore, you've got some talented running backs to hand off to now. Maybe Cook isn't as good as I'm giving him credit for, but I think Buffalo will utilize James Cook.
Yeah. I agree with that. No, I think that this is solid. I'm pretty content with this. People in the chat are not, but I'm pretty content with this. Because again, it's just overall rushing attacks. And that's the thing. CMC could have a miraculous recovery and play the entire season, and the Panthers are a top 15 rush team. They could. So, yeah, the Jaguars are interesting because they had a really crappy time last year, but they have a new coach, everything like that. They definitely have upgraded. I just don't know how good they're going to be. Falcons, I think they're just going to be like Cordero Patterson, everybody. Is there hope for the Chiefs run game? I think that they could be better than where we put them, 100%.
No, I think Clyde Edwards-Helaire is an interesting back to watch this season. If part of the Chiefs, not utilizing him as much as they did last year was because of his injuries, he's a dynamic running back, but I've just watched him not really care about the run for so long. So it's all about touches. How many touches is he going to get? And why are you giving him more touches when you're better in the passing game?
Yeah. I mean,
but if we see Tyreek Hill being gone and we see that affect Travis Kelce's production, then maybe they run the ball more, and we're talking about the Chiefs a little bit differently towards the end of the season.
Yeah. The Saints are only this low because Alvin Kamara might miss 6 games this year.
Yeah, he's going to miss 6 games. You've got Jameis Winston as your quarterback. They're not the same team that they were. Yeah. They just weren't. And even Kamara wasn't as good.
Just saying. Purna, you feel comfortable about this?
Yeah, I'm totally good on this list.
Perfect.
We did such a good list.
We did. All right, so then next week we'll either do wide receivers, tight ends. People were asking about coaches.
Oh,
that could get real interesting. But yeah, tight ends, wide receivers, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Purna, we got coming out today?
Nothing.
Okay.
I put up 4 vids this week, and I feel like I was one too many. It is 10 out of 10 season, baby.
Yeah, the really good season. I saw Johnny Barks help you out with that one.
Yeah, the 2007 season, Johnny Barks, great editing job. Will Keys, great writing for that one. It's probably the least amount of work I've done on a video in a while.
Nice.
And Johnny did a great job.
There you go. Shout out to the Johnny Barks.
But yeah, the 2007 season episode, that's what I'd recommend you check out. It's solid. Tom, you got Q&A tonight?
Q&A tonight. Coach tomorrow. As soon as I get off of GPS, I am going to go to the vet to check on the kittens. First time.
Tom's going to get a rabies shot.
Yep, just for me. And then I'm going to record Coach. Then we're doing the Q&A. Then I'm going to edit Coach. And then it's going to premiere tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
We're going to rock. We're going to roll.
I'm going to rock with you all night.
Nailed it. Well, folks, appreciate you. We got Jess to 1,000 subs.
Thank you, guys. I am so getting laid tonight.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going to do more. We're working on, we started 2012, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Supposed to be the end of the world, but instead.
Yeah, that was actually, Will just brought that up yesterday when we were, or Wednesday after our podcast, because we were tying that into when the lights went out at the Super Bowl.
So,
there
you go.
Smart man, Tom.
There you go. Thanks, Tom. But folks, thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grassy. That's Brandon Purna. We're just a couple of dudes in black shirts.
That's right.
This is GPS. And you have been navigated.
And you've reached your destination.